Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Maev featuring two things. Number one, my little buddy back here behind me, the Ghost, joining me for the month of October, doing a little sneak peek in the preview right here. Not in the video, but look for him in future videos. And Anima Bribe. Anima Bribe enabling a very fun, full tribal transition type of game where we can just take all of the stats with us. Who cares if we've invested a bunch of gold in the Murlocs? Doesn't matter. Take all the stats, throw them back in the tavern, reorganize your board, play a different composition. Do it in the middle of the game and take a giant scaling line. Greed that for a few turns. Look for gigantic cleaves. Look for bristleback knights, whatever it might be. And suddenly your board is significantly stronger and gigantic statted. What more can you ask for? Just take the Anima Bribe route. All right, enjoy. Six Murloc or Naga is playable. Buy 10 is bad. Refresh 10 times for Victim Spectre is awful. Like, this is not a viable combination. You can't not have good minions by rolling 10 times and then try to dupe a good minion. So we only have two options. Cookbook. Stay low. Or Anima Bribe and go to 3. Got one Murloc on the way. Like, this is the only viable option. This is sketchy. I see Murloc. I see Naga. I like the Angler. Don't think we really care about the Lava Lurker. We could easily argue the pair as well. We're probably staying down next turn. Can we raid Swaybe? Of course we can raid Swaybe. Swaybe is one of my favorite people to raid. She has a vibe in her channel that matches. Very similar to this vibe. Works real well. I feel a little bit bad for people that chill in the channel and AFK or fall asleep and we raid somebody and they're just like super energetic. Okay. I see 3 Murlocs. I can get Anima Bribe next turn. Has the hotfix been deployed? I believe so. We've seen Brukan with lower armor, which should be explained by the hotfix, but I don't think we ever saw like confirmation or anything that said, hey, hotfix is live. Or at least I didn't. Maybe it exists out there somewhere. Page is updated, says it's deployed everywhere. See, this is why we have chat. Chat out here, keeping up to date with Twitter and whatnot. Jesus Christ, you're right. I just checked out her stream. It's like leaving a Starbucks to go into another Starbucks. Nice. Yeah, we be chilling. This is my vibe is all tries to be chill. Sometimes I do better or worse job at it. Especially when it comes to like discussing something or social interactions. They can get a little bit animated, but nothing crazy. Hey look, our board is like a better version of his board. Energetic's okay, just don't be overly loud or opinionated. Shut the fuck up. In all caps, I love it. Oh, that's good shit. No, you. Oh. Those aren't the cards I'm looking for. Bob? Bob? That one's a Naga and a Murloc. I really don't want to dance on a Trickster. It is a Murloc lobby after all. We could dance right now. We can dance if we want to. Throw the health here, sell Sunbake and buy something, but if these go on 2 different units, then we lose those stats. So like what we're gaining is not high. Yeah. We could freeze the other one with our hero power and then use it later, etc., etc. But then you have to sell 2 things. And if they go on 3 separate things, then it's just like, it's just a whole problem. It's just a whole problem. And it's gold we don't have for next turn. We really need to go to 4, considering this lobby. If we get demons early, we can play into high utility units. Along with, I should say demons, I should say Overseer, not just demons. But otherwise, we're probably staying in Murlocs. You can't dance on shackled minions, right? Correct. Just like Daryl. Daryl can't shackle anything, to be fair. Neither one works. We could double sell buy. We also could play Fortnite. Both seem equally bad. Yeah, I'm just kind of posing the other option, but the other option is just kind of bad. Get 4/4 per turn off Banner Boar. Lose some Murloc synergy, but that's not that bad. Alright, here we go. We're going to sell this one first. It's going to go on one of the Banner Boars. Good start. We're going to use you, because I'm going to keep you on the board for now. And you're going to go on a Banner Boar at least. Naturally. Naturally. At least you went on a Banner Boar. If it was the same Banner Boar, we could consider leveling. Otherwise, it ain't happening. So we're going to sell 3 more. You know what? We're not going to sell 3 more. We're just going to put you guys on the board. We're going to deal with it. Keep the extra stats, and then try to level next turn with some like pseudo dance thing. We need to get to 4. It's really awkward because we can just keep throwing stats at the board. And yeah, we don't lose them because we have Anima Bribe. But if we don't get the good utility minions, then big stats aren't really going to matter that much when the opponent is just all poison. I do like a bit of Banner Boar in my Anima Bribe. Yeah, just a sprinkling. Just a little bit. Powder it in here and there. Or pepper it in. Powder it in. Those are big Banner Boys. How about like a golden Banner Boy? I'm very tempted to sit still. Just buy hero power, freeze. Take the triple level. I want to keep it for the scaling as best I can. I want to play the Murlocs through and take the attack off of him. A little bit unfortunate here on the fact that he has poison already. Because if he didn't have poison, we're pretty close. Not great breakpoints. Close. Actually, poison didn't affect anything that round. Like I said, we're pretty close. 2 health. And we did nothing that turn. Man, I'm so tempted to, like... I'm gonna throw things at this tavern, right? So maybe I want the war leader to start. We just don't have enough gold to be able to buy everything. So I think I'm just throwing a little thing first and taking the information. Murkai. Gotta be Murkai, considering. Now it's either we roll or we play this war leader. I think we're just taking these stats from this board because we get the Tad here. We want to see if this can be like Toxfin or something, or this triple. Soulfin's not a bad hit. I think I like attack better than health right now. I'm gonna have to keep this minion, whatever it is. I don't really need to use that. It's only a 10-13 in the shop, but we're still freezing a 10-13. Look, our board is huge, and his board is not huge. Therefore, we better. You ever take a 5 instead and hope for Bran? Nope. Those questions are always easy to answer. Would you literally do the thing that you just spent all the time talking about not doing? No. No. For the reasons all listed above. Alright. We don't care about dancing here that much. We're looking for top tier units. Myrmidon's decent if it was not a Murloc lobby. This isn't bad either. This thing throws stats at the board. We could have 3 tribe. Kind of interesting. Because we're talking about a short-term usage here. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the other 3. You know, the things we named? Thank you, game. Appreciate it. I think I'm selling 3 for this. Then we're just going to freeze this for next turn. Naturally. I would go there too. Could sell the Naga instead, but the Naga at least gets value next turn. Pretty decent Agam board. I mean, just taking extra tribes. I'm moving everything out of Murloc synergy into Agam synergy. Take as many stats as we can off of this, and then we're just going to look for good minions to throw everything on. That was a good hit. Acceptable. Acceptable. That looks like a W. I sure do like W's. Chat does increase a friendly minion stats account leapers. Yes. Yes, it does. So we can either play to dance on Myrmidon or we can look for better minions. Myrmidon here is a ton of stats. But like these are just bad minions. They do nothing. The problem with Myrmidon is we have Murlocs. Alright, we only have 1 Murloc. So, like, you don't win off of 1 big minion. We don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. I really want to get a couple Divine Shields rolling. I think I'm just taking it. Selfless is a really nice hit. There we go. I don't love doing this because it's a lot of stats. Thankfully, it landed on the right one. And then we bump with you. Making big Selfless Hero is perfectly fine. Like, obviously, we'd rather have smaller Selfless Hero and other big minions, but Selfless Hero just acts as a Divine Shield on something else eventually, as long as it isn't the last thing alive. This game is just too fast. That, look at where we are in this lobby. If you try to play for something that's like, oh, it's going to be strong in 2 or 3 turns, the game's just over by that point. It's almost like the same sentence you use to describe any decision-making line in the late game for every meta. It's not like this is unique for this meta. Games don't last past turn 15 very often. And if they are, you're talking about the difference between getting first or second. Being able to take whatever this is, or whatever it's going to be, and turn it into like slightly higher than that for 2 more turns, slightly better than your board or whatever, just gives you a better chance of getting into the top 2. And most of the time those fights are really rock, paper, scissors right now anyway. Like, we're going to lose to this Murloc board. There's not much we can do about it, but we can beat both stat boards. Maybe. Ghoul counters this guy. This guy we don't really know. So we can play Reef Explorer. We can dance on the Tough Tusk. It will be Divine Shielded for the board. Then we could sell out of it next turn. Obviously this is a problem, but we have the gold here. I kind of like the Murloc. You know what? Let's just get out of you. I have not gone against or had stolen gold since the last patch, or since the patch. Last game we had 3 people in top 4 with stolen gold. So it's still definitely happening. Just so happens that you didn't see it in the last couple. Okay. Those are like nearly perfect opening hits. Like, damn good. We just casually doing 21 to this guy on a 40% to win. Alright, Murloc died. Hell yeah. You're solid. We don't really need to dance on you, but we have enough gold in hand, especially with Picky Eater here, that we can play one more board like this. Man, it'd be real nice to get like a good minion. Just once. Alright, game. Alright, game. Alright, game. I see how it is. I do. I appreciate you for being straight with me. But, like, why has it got to be this way? Not even like a Toxfin or something? Man, I really just want to sit still, I guess. Big Trickster, it's just not that good. Like, I like Trickster in a typical lobby, but we have no way to play into it. We need to taunt multiple things. This would have been good enough. We're just really looking for Divine Shield, because we've outstatted the game with the Banner Boar Agam stuff here. I'd like to play this. Unfortunately for us, we are not hitting Divine Shield minions. Or Baron, or Toxfin, or blah, 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 blah. Toxfin's a double poison on the board. Yeah. Fully aware. But we still have way more stats than him. We won't be next time we fight him. But we're bigger than this board. Breakpoints kind of suck. Exact lethal there. But like, we're bigger than this board. He just has 3 divine shields. Unfortunate. All we needed was like 1 good minion, and then we could 50-50 kill him there. Alright, I guess it's gonna be Myrmidons. Do we have the gold to do this without playing the Picky Eater? Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Don't really care about the pirate too much. Agam scaling isn't my priority anymore. I do like gold. Okay. I would like you to sell. That'd be cool. Uh-huh. 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 Definitely not using glow scale yet. Just bide our time. Got another glow scale. Cool. I don't mind rolling a couple times here. We're just looking for quality minions. You can put the Naga on the board if you think it's trivial to win. It's not trivial to win, but is it even worse? Question mark. We got a couple problems here with Murlocs. He didn't quite get the all poison. He only has 5 minions that can trade anything on our board. We just have too many minions. Selfless Hero does her job. Kills something, shields something else. Beautiful. Alright, which one do we have to fight? Probably the Hook Tusk? You're just not that... Ooh. Down goes Hook Tusk. What happened here? What did Gallywix do? What did you do? Just big divine shields, right? So Ghoul's pretty nasty here. So is Bristleback Knight. This was supposed to be what we were going to do before. So maybe we don't do Ghoul because we have double glow scale too. Finally. Finally. We find something. Whatever it is that we taunt gets value traded. So I'm just going to keep small Murloc on the board to intercept the taunt. Because I'm not going to play any of the other things on this board. Or intercept the attack. Because we're going in for this. And then obviously we play the Picky Eater, and then we cry about the fact that we ate our Bristleback Knight. On the other hand, I don't mind playing stats from one of these minions. Like this one into this. And then either playing 6 minions here, or... yeah, I'm just gonna play 6 minions. That's fine. Or play like a utility minion from the next board. Wait, what? Why didn't you lead with a shield? He gets a value trade off of the Manted because we taunted up something small. Oh, that's sad. Why would you not lead with one of the big minions and lead with the small Manted? It just happened that it didn't get the shield, you know? Just happened to not be the one. Muhahaha. If only we were on 6. Now we don't have shields. Now we gonna need some utility. What we gonna do? Toxfin, maybe? Finally? No? Okay, cool. That's cool. I didn't want it anyway. No, I didn't want Toxfin. Baron, Selfless Hero. 2 of the best hits in the game. Glow Scale. What about none of the above? Is none of the above acceptable? Surprised you didn't keep Tough Tusk with Bannerbore? We don't have a Blood Gem. Like, you gotta get out one or the other. Taunting the small minion counterplays what he was doing before. So I'm not getting out of that. He doesn't have any form of cleave, right? Just gotta make sure these guys don't die to Mantids. This thing's just not big enough to kill anything, though. It needs to be in the back so it can value trade at the end. Still favored. He's still leading with this damn Mantid. Still getting value off of it, huh? Those are really bad opening hits. On the other hand, this does 4 for 1, so like, there's that. So it's a coin flip to win. Swing and a miss. I'm drunk as fuck. Nice. Congrats. There's a card. Once again, Toxfin. Golden Selfless is good because it lets us play for Mantid. For 1 gold, we probably should have leveled there. Once we bought from the first board, though, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It only makes sense if you're going to spend 10 gold. I don't care about any of this stuff. Untaunting something doesn't make a ton of sense. It does a little bit. Let's look here first. Alright, we're not going to buy any of this. This is my bumper still. The Mantids can get Divine Shield. The fact that they're not getting Divine Shield is unfortunate for our opponent, but let's be real. We are still need to bump. He's not getting his Divine Shields. Alright, maybe we can win this coin flip. Oh my god, Divine Shield taunt? Did we do it right this time? Unfortunate losing 2 shields here. It's all going to come down to whether this hits Leroy or not. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, we get another W off of Anima Bribe. Basically, we played for full tempo in the mid game, and then we just look for utility minions to take the stats off and put them on something else later. Clean. Honestly, these are what the Anima Bribe games feel clean. Did 11 instead of 10 super impactful? Yeah, that was so weird, because like he had 2 Mantids on the board and multiple adapts, and this guy was just like completely worthless against his breakpoints. Normally, that's going to hit a Divine Shield, though.